Good evening, YouTube. Today I'm going to go through a little bit of this 4105 tractor. I purchased it in 2015. I bought it from Agland in Lloydminster, Alberta. The salesman I bought it from, his name's Tim. Very personable, did a wonderful job, helped me out with all the ups and downs and operating and all the requirements in order to maintain this particular tractor. It's been absolutely wonderful. For the 3 years that I've had it, I haven't had a single problem with this tractor. Four-wheel drive works wonderful. All the controls works great. Bucket controls are flawless, smooth, easy to operate, not jerky like some of the tractors can be. The 3-point hitch attachments utilized box blades, rough cut mowers, tilling, and easy to hook into, easy to hook up the shaft and manipulate the arms for the different widths of attachments utilized. I don't have the 3-point eye connect that John Deere does have. I do have the bucket, which operates very well. It's the H165. It came with the tractor, or when I purchased the tractor anyway. It's got good width, and it can definitely lift as much as I need to lift. My particular work that I would do with it, obviously in the wintertime I don't have a snowblower so yet. It is something I plan on purchasing, and I'll share that on a future video. Not only the connection of it, how it works, how it operates, and but also show you it in action. But right now, for like I said, for the bucket, I pretty much utilize it for snow hauling in the wintertime, moving the snow around, making piles for the kids, and then more so in the summertime, where I'm moving quite a bit of dirt, doing landscaping, hauling various things within the yard. Could be wood when I'm cutting wood, or gravel when I'm redoing the driveways, moving various rocks and whatnot around the yard for my wife's applications. But I don't feel tippy with it. I don't feel that I'm going to fall over with anything I've ever done. Again, I'm not doing huge scoops of gravel or anything like that, but to really test it. But I believe it's been really sized quite well by John Deere for this particular model and capability. It's about a 40 horsepower engine in this thing. Works very well, lots of power, lots of get up and go. The only problem I ever do have with it, I guess, is I could say is when I am pushing snow in the wintertime, my driveway's and it's more my problem, not the tractor's problem. I have a very slightly sloped driveway that goes from high on the east and lower on the west. Great for water drainage, but not so great for pushing snow. The tractor has a tendency to slide a little bit to the left if I'm heavy on the downward on the bucket, and even if I'm not, if I'm just pushing, that's the tendency to have it. So one of the things I'm thinking potentially in the next few weeks is to maybe invest in some tire chains. I live in Canada. In the States, obviously there's a price difference in most everything. My tires chains for the front will be about $300 Canadian and about $600 Canadian for the rear. I'm not sure. I got to do a little more research on if rear ones are as necessary as front ones, as I have a tendency just to be sliding in the front, whereas maybe I can fill the tires up with, I've seen things like beet juice and calcium and whatnot. I'll probably visit my local John Deere and see what they recommend for the most cost effective. I don't need to be spending a lot of money on it, but anyway, so my only current attachment for the back is an ugly colored tiller, way undersized for this tractor. Again, I stepped up sizes of tractors, and this thing kind of got left behind. I'll be replacing it this year for a properly sized tiller, and I'll sell this one and move on to so I have a tiller that covers my tracks, and I'll be looking for a box blade as well. Same thing, box blade will be for work on my driveway. Tiller obviously for the garden and breaking up land as I need it. This tractor doesn't come with the rear hydraulics, which is typically up in this location on the, like say, the 3 or the 4 series. So it doesn't have the options of, for when I do get, say, a snowblower, for have the hydraulics to move the blower around. It'll have to be manual. It's one thing I do miss on this tractor. It is something that if you are to get a tractor of this size, I would definitely spend a little bit more money and get that. The attachments have a little more ease to the use. This one also doesn't have the front PTO, so when I can't put on a front snowblower where I can hydraulically drive the blower itself, lifting it, or sorry, moving the blower like the rear. Also, a grapple connection isn't possible. I don't have those connectors on it. I guess they could be run, but it didn't come with this tractor, which I believe it probably would be an asset to have that kind of thing if you're needing a grapple for any of the applications that potentially are in your neck of the woods. But again, the tractor is super easy to use. Hydrostatic transmission. I didn't get the manual. Hydrostatic works flawlessly. Quite honestly, your kids could drive this tractor. Mine do, since they're heavy enough now finally. And in the cockpit here, fuel tank is at the top. They don't have the stack on the top of the hood anymore, which was either here or here. It's now down at the bottom of the tractor, so when it exhausts out through the bottom and it's not coming in your face. Very basic cluster. Very simple cluster. It's got the fuel gauge, the temperature indicator, RPMs, indicate where your PTO maximum should be riding. Has the PTO there, lights, throttle here. Down here is the emergency brake, foot brake on this side, key underneath here. Push it in for your glow plugs, as you can see. And then forward and reverse. Bucket control, full up and down, and tilt. Your attachment all the way up, all the way down. Very simple tractor to run. In your gears, so you go to low, to high, to neutral. To engage 4-wheel drive on your tractor, you have here for your your rear lock, and for your 4-wheel drive for your front wheels is there. Simple. It's a very simple tractor. I recommend this one to anybody that's looking for a tractor, that's looking ultimately for a little more of an economy tractor. As this tractor, again, doesn't have the bells and whistles that I would like to have now, which is something, again, I probably future will be doing. But to get the work done without a lick of problems, very reliable. This would be definitely a great tractor for the 40 horsepower series. I do not believe it comes with a cab option. I think it's open cab is the only thing you can get. But yeah, thanks very much everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I do plan on having a lot more videos of the tractor in action. Potentially tomorrow I might be pushing some snow. And please subscribe if you're anticipating some good content, or you're more interested in the 4105 and what the capabilities are. Please let me know what you're wanting to see it do. I'll pretty much do whatever you want, except of course drive it off a cliff just for fun. But if you're wanting to see something done with the bucket, capabilities, weight capabilities, attachment capabilities, let me know. And as I do get my attachments, I can put videos up for you. And if you subscribe, you'll get notification of those videos as they come. I will try and do better as my videos go on. Again, this is my first one, so there might be a little bit too much like and ums, and I will try and get rid of those as we go along. But thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time.